neighbors, today we have a special ingredient for you. What it is?
What it is, yo?
Ordered like very fresh abalone here. They're like soaked in seawater, still alive, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't it abalone?
Abalone. Was it abalone?
Okay, let me ask Google.
No, we don't need to ask Google. It's hurting my pride. It's abalone. Orai. We're gonna start off with some uncooked rice. You can also use cooked rice. I'll tell you the instructions later. So let's use 1.5 cups and soak it in cold water. That's 1. And another half cup. And we'll let this hydrate for 30 minutes.
So Daniel, I also got some persimmons. You haven't tried it this winter yet, right?
No.
Why are you so robotic?
In my mind, I was like, what does this have to do with porridge? This is so random. Here is our abalone.
It says 살아있네.
Yeah. It's like the Busan slang being like, dang, it's tasty. Or you can use it anywhere. You can go to the club and you see a lot of good looking people, and what you say, Katie?
살아있네.
You go to the ocean and you see a lot of abalone, what do you say?
살아있네.
That's right. Korean 101. Look at our abalone. Now,
so pretty. This looks like a mouth. Look at it.
Looks like something else to me. First thing, these quote-unquote mouths are very dirty. You have to scrub hard.
Harder?
Yeah, because we want to get the stuff
Really?
off of them. Show me that toothbrush. Thing is like gingivitis stage 3.
Getting cleaner.
And after you finish this middle part, you see this outside? This part you need to wash too, or brush off. Now don't get too ambitious and put soap on it, okay? So why is it so dirty? It crawls on the ocean like that, right? And now this looks good enough. Very good.
Have you guys had abalone before? Is this a common ingredient?
If you look at the shell, there's like a fat side here, like a more thicker, and there's a very thin side. So the thicker side is where the innards are, and we're gonna use that innards as part of seasoning a little bit later, so we don't wanna burst it. If you do pop it by accident, it's totally fine. It just gets a little bit more messier. So use a spoon, and you get that, go in with a little bit of confidence, and you go in, and you just wiggle it around a little bit. Make sure you don't go towards this side too much with the spoon, and it should pop out like that.
Oh, 됐어?
You see that green part? That's where the innards are. We can just move around this, and then you see that part comes out.
Oh, 깜짝이야.
It looks like this. Separate this part from the muscle. Now abalone actually has a mouthpiece here. Just cut that mouthpiece part out.
Looks like a tooth.
Yeah, it has a little tooth for gnawing. And then this innards part gives a lot of great flavor. Very gently, just cut off any of the white parts that are stuck towards it. And then you don't have to get every piece off, but this is good enough. And we're gonna save this.
Let's see whether your instructions are good enough.
Yes.
The thicker parts are here, so you don't want to touch this part. So you want to go lay like this and then start from the other side and from the bottom, like here.
No, but put your thumb here so you get some leverage.
Like this?
Yeah, good.
All the way in.
Yeah, put some oomph into it.
Ah!
And then go to the right.
엄청 hardcore하네 이 녀석이. 오!
You popped it?
I did. It's not hard, guys.
Good. You did even better job than I did.
I did it much quicker than you did.
Yeah. Oh,
다
excellent.
했어. Oh my gosh, this is so easy, guys. It is. Just make sure that you start from here with the oomph. It's so easy. I'm so super surprised.
Yeah, since you got it out very nicely, you just cut it at an angle here so that you separate this part. All right. Good job. 엄청 딱딱하지? Very tough, huh?
It's really tough. Oh, it's hard.
Alright guys, this we're gonna just cut into pieces like this.
And apparently you can even have this like fresh, like raw, like sushi.
Yeah, you can have this as sashimi. It's really good. For our porridge purposes, we're going to cut this into bite-sized pieces like this. Good. Yes, royal gold right here. And a lot of the restaurants will make this porridge with just rice and abalone, but I think it tasted a little bit better with some fresh vegetables. Katie, what are you doing?
Your abalone is taking too long, so let me just get something to eat.
안 먹어. 나 그거 안 좋아해.
왜? 이거 한 입만 먹어봐.
Alright, that was half an onion. We're gonna use 3 shiitake mushrooms, but you can really use button mushrooms. That works well too.
Ah, this is delicious.
Kitty.
It looks like pomegranate
Kitty,
or something.
move. Actually, I think 2 shiitake mushrooms is enough. I just want equal piles of each. Alright, and then a piece of carrot, maybe to the second crinkle in your pointer finger. In my opinion, if you just eat this one, it's plain. This has no taste. It's like scallops, right? Except much harder, right? So no taste. So for today's version, put it in. So.
It does look like that avocado smoothie.
Yeah.
Ooh, the color is not so appealing. Ooh.
Alright, there it is.
It looks like medicine.
Alright, now we can just drain this rice off. So since we're using uncooked rice, we're going to need 4 times as much water. So 1.5 cups, 6 cups of water. On the other hand, if I was using cooked rice, then you just need to use twice as much, not 4x as much. Medium, high heat. For most chooks or porridge, you want to season with a layer of sesame oil. That thing gives it that initial base of flavor. Oh, ghost. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil.
In.
Alright, and once it gets hot, let us start off with the onions. Good, and we'll stir this around. And once it starts turning translucent, we'll add in the other 2 vegetables. And the fragrance of that sesame oil is amazing. And then also add in the abalones. And after stirring it around for about a minute, add in the green machine.
Boom, boom, boom.
Alright, and then add in your water. And once it comes up to boil, this seems like a lot of water, but remember we're going to put in this rice now. Alright. That rice is going to soak it up. Alright, and then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of soup soy sauce. And now we're going to do the final seasoning at the very end with salt. So that should be the base for this amount of water. If you don't have soup soy sauce, you can just use regular. And then we're going to let it boil away. Alright, so it's been around 15 minutes. Let's take a look. It's definitely thickening up. Give it a mix from the bottom up. Yes. Alright, and now let's take a look. Oh, I think it looks ready. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Let's turn off the heat. I'm going to just add about a half tablespoon of salt. Between, I think that should give enough. Then let's take a quick sample. It's so good. Oh, it looks, I know it looks so plain, but it's so good. The flavor is just, oh, let's pour some out into this plate. Alright, we got the abalone pieces right here. And how I like to finish this one off, actually just get a tiny bit of soup soy sauce because we need a little bit of saltiness to pick up that base savory flavor. Just drizzle it on one side. Beautiful over the top. And just a touch of sesame oil over the top as well. You got the yin and yang. A little bit of sesame seeds. Just to one side. Don't cover the star, the abalone. I bet you guys are very curious about the taste.
Can I please mix it?
Yes.
맛있겠다. Okay, I really want to taste the abalone.
Oh, let me put an abalone on for you. Does it taste like ponjuk? That's like this porridge, very famous porridge shop.
This is way much better because you can actually taste the fresh abalone.
Yeah, they give you so little you can't even taste it. You'll be surprised because the base layer we put in that the innards, and you may think, oh, does it taste kind of seafoody? It doesn't. It's very, very slight. It's kind of like when we make anchovy kelp broth. Do you taste anchovies? No, you don't, right? Right,
but it sets the base flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
This is gonna keep me healthy for the whole winter.
Yeah, this is perfect. So Katie, few words for us.
How does it look? See you guys!
Hate.